What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Something to Talk About, where I talk about A Song of Ice and Fire characters. This is the first time I'm ever talking about a character I've talked about before. But first, hi! Welcome to Something to Talk About. My name is Taco. And yeah, that's right, we're covering Flement Brax again. And why am I doing it? Why am I doing this? Good question, Iguana. This was the first character I ever covered, Flement Brax was. And I didn't really have the format down. I quickly discovered it. But the show kind of went through a lot of changes. I didn't really think I was going to be taking A Song of Ice and Fire Lore really serious. I just wanted to talk about a few characters. And then when I decided to really dive into them, I started doing 2 a week. This started in like April or May. So yeah, I think April actually. But here we are now, and I've been taking all of this really serious and as serious as I can. But I really wanted to give Flement his fair shake because last video was kind of quick. I didn't cover a lot of stuff. Really, it was kind of like, hey, you guys remember Flement? He wears a unicorn horn. Whoa. This is a lot more serial, as serial as I can get. But first, let's talk about these are the rules. This is what's going on. I'm going to leave this on the screen right now. You guys can pause it and read it if you don't know what's going on. But if you do know what's going on, welcome back. Let's just jump into it. Is that a saying from somebody? That's really cool. Let's just jump into it. I'm kidding. All right. The Unicorn Knight. Flement Brax is a knight from House Brax in the Westerlands and the third son of Lord Andros Brax of Hornville. Titus Brax is the oldest, followed by Robert Brax. He is married to Moira Frey. Flemy's married to a Frey. Well, there's a lot of Freys out there to marry, I guess, but yeah, you never really hear about the Brax side, the unicorn phrase, if you will, of House Frey. And they have 3 sons. Robert, solid name. Walder, not so solid. And John, also solid. Oh, what else do I got? Flement wears silver armor inlaid with amethyst and a purple striped purple and silver cloak. His horse head helm has a spiral horn 2 feet long, and his shield displays the unicorn of House Brax. That's right, he wears full on silver armor with a giant unicorn horn. I love it. All right, one last thing with him. His father Andros once visited River Run in hopes of making an offer for the hand of Catelyn or Liza Tully for one of his sons. It's a little goofy. He's the 3rd son, right? You think you're trying to get Liza, who married eventually went on to marry John friggin' Aaron, the Lord of the Vale, or Catelyn, who eventually married the Lord in the North. Well, he wasn't at that time, but yeah, Ned Stark. Well, he was when they got married. You know what I mean? Not when he courted them. But that's aiming high, man. Like, Andros has, hey, you want to marry one of my sons? What about the 3rd one? His name's Flammy Flam. Aiming up high. He's ambitious. And then he settled for a Frey. Let's move on. House Brax. House Brax of Hornville is a noble house from the Westerlands, among the chief bannermen of House Lannister of Castle Rock. Their seat is Hornville. Their shield depicts a purple unicorn on silver. House Brax was established during the Andal invasion through the marriage of First Men and Andal nobles. Their motto has not been revealed yet, but let's see if I can make one up. Fear the Horn. What do you think? Fear the Horn? Would that be a good one? I think so. Maybe you guys can come up with other ones. But yeah, let me know in the comments. The start of the war. House Brax answers Tywin Lannister's call to war after Tyrion gets taken by the Starks. Flement is part of the force commanded by Lord Tywin Lannister in the Riverlands. Flement leads a party of mounted horsemen to challenge the Vale Mountain clansmen, but learns they are accompanying Tyrion when they approach the camp of Tywin's army. He tells Tyrion that Lord Tywin has taken the inn at the crossroads for his quarters, leading Tyrion there. So what did I just say? So Tyrion gets kidnapped by Catelyn. It forces the Lannisters into war. Jaime goes and takes River Run, or starts sieging River Run, and Tywin's like marching up to King's Road. He makes it to the end of the crossroads, right? So from there, Tyrion gets released because, you know, all of that stuff. Bronn kills somebody for him. And as he's heading down the King's Road, or the Mountain Road, he ends up getting a bunch of mountain clansmen to follow him, not getting in all that. This is in Tyrion's story. So when Flement shows up, he's got a bunch of, like, I'm sure all these mountain clansmen coming down the road. Tyrion hears about it first. Tywin hears about it from some scouts, and he's like, Flement, find out what's going on up there. Why a bunch of mountain clansmen? Take your horsed men and go check it out. And he does. And then when he gets there, he's like, oh, it's just you, Tyrion. Your dad's at the hotel. Flement rides under the command of Sir Adam Marbrand. I might be doing a video about Adam Marbrand eventually. Yeah. Okay. In the right flank during the Battle of the Green Fork. The battle against Roose Bolton's smaller host. Not that it's Roose's smaller host, but Roose's host is smaller than Robb's. That's what I meant by that. The battle is found to be a distraction, so Robb can still back River Run. That's totally true. But yeah, Flement, like, is part of the mounted horsemen, he's like part of the cavalry on horses, and I guess he's pretty good at it, because every time we hear about him in a battle, he's either commanding all the horse or he's in them. Like, Flement's gotta be, I mean, he's got a purple unicorn, but in a horse helmet, so maybe people just think he's a horse guy, so he keeps getting the horse jobs. More war. News arrives at Lord Tywin's camp of the defeat of the Lannister forces at Battle of the Camps and the Whispering Wood. The messenger was part of Lord Andros Brax's camp on the west side and tells Lord Brax of the Lord Brax's faithful attempt to cross the Tumblestone on rafts to come help the North camp. When it came under attack by the forces of Brendan Tully, an incredulous Flement is told Andros drowned under the weight of his armor. Flement's older brother, Tytos Brax, becomes the new Lord of Hornville, making Robert his heir. What did I just say? So they do the Battle of the Green Fork. Meanwhile, Robb goes over, takes River Run, the Battle of Whispering Wood, and then the Battle of the Camps. And during the Battle of the Camps, Flement Brax's dad is trying to get across the river and gets drowned in his own armor, which is an awful way to go, especially for a unicorn. But yeah, so that's, Flement finds that out. I bet he's not very happy, right? So now he's closer to line of succession, I guess. But yeah, when Lord Tywin orders Tyrion to act as Hand of the King in his place at King's Landing, Tyrion asks why Tywin is not choosing someone else, such as Flement, or Kevin Lannister, Adam Marbrand, or Lord Serret. Tyrion receives the answer that Tywin has chosen him because he's his son, which is a really good scene. They have my son! Sorry, it's not the same. That's not what's going on, but yeah. It's a really great scene because he's like, because you're my son. And then Tyrion immediately thinks that Tywin has given up on Jaime. He's like, you're being nice to me? Do you think Jaime's dead? Like, yeah, it's a good scene. But anyways, we're talking about Flement. So, yeah. The Battle of the Fords. So this is the next book. Sir Flement is among Lord Tywin's army as it attempts to cross the Red Fork of the Trident, leading to the Battle of the Fords. Battle of the Forks, did I say? Battle of the Fords. A battle between Lannister forces and Riverland forces. Early in the engagement, Tywin commands him to force a crossing 6 miles south of River Run, but this attempt is repulsed when Mallister bowmen rain high arching shots over the shields of the Lannister soldiers, and Scorpions send heavy stones on them to break them up in formation. Scorpions are sending stones? I thought Scorpions shot big bows. Somebody's going to tell me how wrong I am, but all right. I thought they shot big arrows, but whatever. That's what it said. It said it shot stones. So yeah, he's part of. So this is later on. Robb Stark's armies over in the Westerlands, and Lannisters are trying to get back over to River Run, and it's Riverland forces that fight them off. 3 days later, Tywin attempts to force a crossing in a dozen places, but all of them are defended by the Rivermen. Lord Leo Lefford drowns, and Sir Robert Brax is slain. Sir Lyle Crakehall is taken captive, and Sir Adam Marbrand is forced to retreat 3 times. The battle was ultimately lost by the Lannisters. With Robert's death, Flemmy is now the heir to Hornville, right? Because now Robert Brax is dead, right? Is that what I said? Yeah. So there's that. So anyways, that's all Battle of the, like in the Riverlands, Battle of the Fords. Now he's making his way down the King's Landing. So now we're on to, I think the beginning is Storm of Swords is when this all takes place. So in King's Landing, Sir Flement is among the nobles sent with Tyrion Lannister to greet the Dornish party headed by Prince Oberyn Martell. When they arrive at King's Landing, Tyrion presents him as the heir to Hornville. So yeah, see, he's there now. After the Purple Wedding, Flement is called as a witness for the prosecution in the trial of Tyrion Lannister for the death of King Joffrey. He tells how he heard Tyrion threaten the king, which isn't a lie. he did that a lot. Yeah, a lot of that trial are people telling the truth, just slightly out of context, but you know, there's no context there. Yeah, he would threaten the king all the time, and he would. Flement's not lying. Back off, Flement. All right. So we're getting there. Back to war again. All right. Sir Flement leads 200 heavy horse. See, he loves leading that heavy horse with a heavy horse as part of the force to take River Run commanded by Sir Jaime Lannister. He joins Jaime and others for supper at Castle Hayford on the first night of their ride. During the meal, he annoys Jaime with admiration of his golden hand, prompting Jaime to suggest that if Flement chops off his own hand, he can have it. Yeah, he's probably just being nice, but you should really figure out what you're doing. You know, like Jaime doesn't want to hear that. He's like, hey, nice gold hand. That's pretty cool. And then Jaime's like, yeah, why don't you chop off your own hand and get one? Get out of here. This? You want one too? Sorry, I'm just an idiot. While at Harrenhal, Flement engages in a training fight with Lyle Crakehall in the yard. Cheered by soldiers, Jaime thinks the Strongboar will have the upper hand in that fight. Yeah, most likely. It's freaking Strongboar. But still, who challenges Strongboar? Flement is a low-key badass. And I think it's about time we talk about that. I've been waiting this whole time. So, and I think I'm going to bring it up a little on my last slide. So, that's all I got for slides. So now I'm going to say a few things. But so why I love this guy, he's got like silver armor, like a unicorn hair, like helmet, and his name's Flement Brax. Look at who he keeps as his company. He's one of the Lannisters' main guys. He's sitting next to the Mountain, Armory Lorch, Lyle Crakehall, and he's doing all this, these giants, brutal, nasty, a couple of them complete monsters, like the Mountain's a monster. And Flement's like drinking his tea, and he's like, and he's part of the same company. He can hang. He commands the horse. He could take on Lyle, probably lose, but he could take on Lyle Crakehall. This is like kind of a flamboyant guy who backs it all up. And that's what I love about this dude. It's like a Boy Named Sue situation, like Johnny Cash. Like, oh, what if I name my son Flement Brax? He's the unicorn. Will it pay off? It will. He probably had to get beat up in recess so much, and now he learns how to fight. If you guys don't get that reference, it's outdated. It's Johnny Cash. But anyways, I'm probably going to say all that in this slide I wrote up, but I just wanted to point out how cool it is that this dude wears like this silver purple armor with a unicorn head, and he just hangs with these like giant, angry, violent monsters like Amory Lorch and the Mountain, and big dudes like Lyle Crakehall, and mean guys like Tyrion, or Tywin. Well, Tyrion can be mean. No theories. I just love Flemmy, and I wanted to give him an updated and better vid. He is low-key badass, and I loved by part of the fan base that remembers him at least. something about a dude wearing unicorn helmet being a badass that hangs out with killers like the Mountain, Strongbow, Armory Lords, and the rest of Lannister forces. It's just awesome. Yeah, so I already said all that, but I just wanted to say it all again. Thank you guys for watching. So before you leave, I hope I filmed this a couple weeks ago, but today it will be November 10th, and this is the anniversary of the first video I did, which was Flement Brax last year. So this is like year anniversary of Flement Brax. I don't think I'll be doing this. I'm not going to make like a habit of redoing episodes, but I really wanted to give Flement more updated, a better video. As good as these are, they're not very good. And yeah, if you missed it, I'm hoping that yesterday I did a tier list with some friends of all 65 of the characters that I've covered this year. So if that happened, go back and watch it. I hope it went good. And I'm pretty sure I gave Flement something high up there because I love Flement. So yeah, check that out. Check out all my other videos. And really, if you guys have found me within this last year, thank you for all your support. I'm really happy with how well my channel's done and how much of the Song of Ice and Fire fan community has actually, a lot of the love I've gotten, and it means a ton. I've been YouTubing on and off for a very long time, and I feel like I finally found something in a voice that people actually give a crap about. So anyways, thank you guys, and yeah, go hang out with a unicorn. Peace.